Good morning, cadets. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated. Have a great day. Show up, show out. Go Cadets.
Hey Cascade, today is Monday, March 9th, and this is your Cadet News. I'm Will Engel.
And I'm Trevor Collsey.
Last Friday, several seniors took part in the polar plunge to raise money for the Special Olympics. Thank you to everyone who participated.
If you're interested in becoming a class officer, please attend the Student Council meeting on Friday at 7:20 a.m. in Miss Schimmel's room. The Shamrock Extravaganza Craft Fair will take place at Cascade on March 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Share the Dress will be doing a prom dress giveaway from 4 to 6 p.m. at the same event.
The Creative Writing Club will begin meeting again on Wednesday in room 106 after school. New members are always welcome. Join us for snacks, writing games, and more.
Now for Keeping Up with Crone.
Good morning, Cascade. Somewhere in this building, somebody's eaten lots of donuts. Congratulations to the first group of students, first period, who won the attendance challenge. And I hope you're enjoying those donuts. Remember that you need to be coming to school. Even if you miss one day a month, that might not seem like a lot, but you're actually considered chronically absent because you're missing over 10% of the school year. And over the course of 3 years, that's over a month of instruction that you'll miss. I tell my own children, who sometimes don't always want to go to school as well, and I'll admit, it's hard to wake up at 5:45 every single morning, a little bit dead inside, 5 days a week, but here we are rolling. You are going to school for 180 days. That is actually less than half of an entire year. So you're in school less than half. Now, this is where it became a problem when my kids knew how to do math, because 365 days, you're not in school 185. But it is a fact that 180 days is less than 185 days. The other thing that I want to remind you is that when you leave school, you leave here at 3 p.m. And if you go to bed at 10 p.m., that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 7 hours to be you. And probably a lot of you guys need to go to bed a little bit earlier. Some of you guys are like, no, I don't go to bed till 2 a.m. That means you're being you for like 10 straight hours after school. So come to school ready to learn, be here, show up and show out. Next Monday, hopefully you're the one that's eating donuts as well. The other thing I want to talk about, I had talked about the fire horse last time. So when I was a freshman, it was before I could drive. I had a dentist appointment, and my dad pulled up at the dentist, pulled sideways and obviously didn't park. And I'm like, whoa, 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 what is happening? And he's like, you're going to walk into this dentist appointment by yourself and you are going to check in. And I might as well, I felt like he was sending me to the wolves to be eaten. And I was like, there is no possible way that I am going to look somebody in the eyeballs and say hey, I'm here for a dentist appointment. And he forced me to. There were a couple tears. I'm wondering how many of you guys are like that. Do you need to challenge yourself to put yourself out there? Do you check yourself in for your appointments? Does your mom and dad go with you, or a guardian? Do you make appointments? Do you order for yourself at dinner? What are you doing for yourself that is bold, that is independent, that you think you might die, but you're not going to die walking into a dentist appointment alone? So I didn't want my own children to feel that way. So I was kind of a mean mom. And on Valentine's Day, my 5th grader needed Valentine's gifts for his party. I gave him a phone, a device, and I made him walk into Meijer by himself. Now we practiced, I scaffolded. What I want your teachers to do is to differentiate. He's 10 years old, so a little bit before I talked about where it was going to be, right when you walk in, you need to pick it out, how many students are in your class, what's our price point, and you take a look at the price, and then I've made him practice using my card before, where you just hold it, tap it, you scan, and then you go. And I told him, I sent him in with a device, but I said, every time you call me, I'm going to charge you $5. So he walked in and picked out a Valentine's Day, scanned it, paid for it, and walked out. And he had a little bit of tears in his eyes. But when he got in, he was like, oh my gosh, that was scary, Mom. And I was like, did you survive? And he's like, yeah. and then he was wildly proud of himself. But it was scary. So what are you doing that feels scary, that feels anxious maybe, but does help to build character, that does help to build your fire horse, bold, independent energy this year? So I just want to challenge, do something for yourself, put yourself out there, those different types of things that you're anxious about. Let's go show up and show out and be here as well too. Have a great day.
This week is Bring Change to Mind Week, a week to recognize mental health struggles many people face. Here are some Bring Change to Mind Club members with more.
1 in 5 Americans have experienced some sort of mental illness.
Only 44% of adults with diagnosable mental illnesses receive treatment due to the perceived stigma. Let's beat that stigma together.
Did you know 20% of youth have mental health conditions?
But here at Cascade High School, we are ending the stigma regarding mental health.
Join us by dressing up this week, March 9th through the 13th.
Good job wearing your pajamas today. Tomorrow is fun/crazy sock day. Wednesday, wear green. Thursday, team up for mental health and wear your favorite jersey. And Friday, wear a positive message t-shirt.
That's all for today. See you next time with more Cadet News. I'm Will Engel.
And I'm Trevor Collison.
Show up and show out.
Stay classy, Cascade.